Shifting focus to the other war now in West Asia, urging the UN Security Council to press Hamas to accept a bridging proposal agreed by Israel. The US Envoy to the UN has told the Council's members that a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal now is in sight. US Ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, says that a bridging proposal put forward last week by the US, Qatar and Egypt was consistent with the plan outlined by President Joe Biden in May and endorsed by the Security Council in June.
We now have a path forward to save lives, bring relief to the people of Gaza, get the hostages back home, and de-escalate regional tensions. Again, Israel has accepted the bridging proposal. Now Hamas must do the same.
This comes as tensions continue to rise in West Asia as Israel and Hezbollah carry out drone strikes and counter-strikes on each other. Various locations in southern Lebanon erupted in flames as Israeli warplanes unleashed a barrage of strikes against Hezbollah strongholds. The Israeli Defense Forces claim to have targeted an extensive network of weapons storage facilities. Hezbollah, on the other hand, rained down rockets and drones on Israeli border areas. Hezbollah has launched about 50 rockets at Katzrin, a northern Israeli town, causing substantial damage. Yemen's Houthis claim to have targeted an oil tanker and a vessel in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. The EU's Red Sea naval mission said that the Greek-flagged oil tanker carrying about 150,000 tons of crude was evacuated by its crew after the attack and now poses an environmental hazard. US forces say that they have destroyed 2 Houthi drones over the Red Sea and 1 UAV drone in the Houthi-controlled area of Yemen. Meanwhile, negotiators are back in Cairo to try and iron out details of a deal. Israel's negotiating team flew to Cairo on Thursday for talks, and a spokesperson for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the team included Mossad chief and head of Shin Bet agency. There remains a couple of big sticking points for a deal to come through. One is that Hamas and Israel disagree on the number of hostages to be released from Gaza. It's unclear what number is included in the bridge proposal or how many are still actually alive in Gaza. Both also disagree over the Israeli military's deployment in both the Philadelphia corridor on the Egypt-Gaza border and in a main passage that leads to northern Gaza. Israel has said it wants to maintain its position in both the places to ensure Hamas cannot smuggle goods through Egypt and reposition its strongholds. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.